I love the confidence in your voice, dude. It makes me feel so great right now. Right,
What's up, everybody? Here at Mount Yonah, Georgia, doing some sport rope solo today. Change up from the trad videos a little bit, from the rope solo trad. Pretty cool, just a different take on it. We actually have bolts in the rock.
Hey, girl. Okay. There you go.
And ground anchor is super simple on this one, obviously. Set up just perfect for it. Lock and beaner. Got the rope up. And this time I've chosen to leave the rope actually out of the backpack for this particular climb. It's a little easier to manage, especially when you don't have the trad gear. So yeah, let's do it. Alright, my setup on this one is just got the gree here. This keeps it oriented correctly so it doesn't cross load. And we're coming up through the quick draw here. And of course the ground anchor, like I was saying before. Good to go on that. Alright, let's do this. Already at the second bolt. Let's see. And we'll come right off the gree. And here's our slip hitch, used in the last trad rope solo video, the second one. So once again, this helps tremendously to keep all the slack. Here you can really see all that slack that was in between those two quick draws to the anchor. We want to keep that out. So what I'm going to do is, actually I'm just going to go ahead and take this draw completely off and get rid of the rope drag. Now this anchor, this bolt is more in line with the anchor. So now from down there we can pull that slack, little slip hitch, which is just simply the hair ties again, up and into the carabiner. Pull that rope, and that's going to keep our slack out of the line below as you climb. So, alright, here we go. Looking good. Maybe a little more slack. Get us to the next bolt. Fairly simple climbing today. Just out cruising, having a good time. Let's see. Alright, looks great. Wonder when I'm going to need quite a bit of slack to the next bolt. Got here this morning to Mount Yonah. 45-minute approach uphill from the car. Beautiful, beautiful area. And obviously got here before the sun is on the face. You can see the sun line creeping, trying to make it onto the face at some point. The sun cruises over. So this is a multi-pitch. There's 2 pitches, so obviously we're on the first pitch here. So I'm gonna rope solo both pitches today. Each pitch about 100 feet. You can always redirect it right now, too. Exactly. And I'm following you because I have some kind of respect. You always go like that. Pretty good distance to the next bolt, so we're going to give ourselves a pretty good bit of slack. And actually, this is such chill terrain, we're going to go ahead and get some more slack. And just cruise up to the anchor. Okay, so top of the first pitch, and how we're going to clean, we're going to simply rappel down the pitch, clean all of our gear, and then we'll self-belay back up this pitch to do pitch 2. And just cruise down, keep cleaning all of our gear, get our hair ties off, put those back on the hair tie clip. And just like that, all the way back down. What's up? Alright, so we're back at the bottom of the first pitch. I've cleaned all the gear coming down as I rappelled. So now we're set up just like the guzzler video, self-belay, tied in, locking beaner, everything's good. I'll tie a safety knot as I go up to make sure it catches if the gree fails. And we're going to self-belay back to the top of the first pitch, and then set up to rope solo the second pitch. Alright, self-belay. I've already seen this climbing, so I'm just going to catch up with you here in a second when we start the beginning of the second pitch. Alright, here we are back at the top of the start of the second pitch, and once again I'm through the gree, and we've got our bottom anchor, so to speak. As we go up, we'll clip our first piece, which is a bolt located just right over here, and that'll get us started on the second pitch today. Okay, here we go. Second pitch. Kind of a slabby area Mount Yonah is here. It's granite climbing. A little different than the sandstone in all my other videos. I'm going to go ahead and put us a slip hitch on this first one. Make sure we're good and tight from the anchor to the first piece. Alright. Looks good. Alright, on to the second bolt. Give myself a little bit more slack just to climb up here. And conveniently, at the crux of the picture, or the crux of the pitches, I guess I should say multi-pitch, is a bolt. So once again, we're going to keep this slack beneath myself pulled out to get over the crux here. Little crux move. Alright, looks good. Alright, give myself some slack to get up. Very cool. Hope no one's shooting at me. If you guys could hear that. Nice little ledge here. Nice little slab to the next bolt. Pretty cool. Give myself a pretty good bit of slack to get up to that bolt without having to pull. Alright. Alright. Up and away. This next bolt, really easy terrain, we're just going to skip it. And here we are, the anchors, top of the second pitch. Ooh. 2 pitches and beat the sun. And now I'll rappel down, clean all the gear, and self-belay back up. Alright, so here we are, self-belay back to the top of the second pitch. And then we'll be finished with our multi-pitch. And then obviously wrap down the face, down the second, down the first, back to the base. A little bit of self-belay climbing here. The little crux, kind of cool. Yeah, and then we'll keep cruising till we get up to the anchors at the top. Alright, rappelling down from the second pitch downward, ATC, cruising back down to the first pitch anchors. Alright, now we'll pull the rope and run it through the anchors and rappel down the first pitch, back to the base. Alright, here we are, rappelling down the first pitch. So through the anchor, set up here, and wrap it down back to the base, and we will be complete at that point. Take in the beautiful view, still beating the sun, thankfully.